Maybe we could stop
Captain Mullet.
talk about whether the way it's been modified.
I don't think it is.
I understand she is. Mrs. King expressed an interest in having her come.
You don't know her plans?
She'll be here tomorrow morning. And I transmitted that to her, and so she said that she would come.
What about any, is Senator Kennedy from Massachusetts?
I think Senator Edward Kennedy is coming. Tomorrow.
Senator, what effect do you think Dr. King's death will have upon the civil rights legislation and open housing?
I think it's, I just don't know. I think it's difficult to tell. In the House of Representatives, in any case.
Civil unrest might have an opposite effect than it's being passed?
Well, it's in the House of Representatives, and I just don't know what the feeling is. It's not in the Senate of the United States.
Would you like to say why you're here, Senator?
What? Well, I think it's intolerable, unacceptable in our society. If it continues, it's going to make it much more difficult for our country to, and our society to progress.
What is it going to take to stop such a violence as today, simply?
I think we have to make it clear that we can't tolerate violence, and therefore we have to have the
In some cities in the past.
which to deal with it. Secondly, I think we have to deal with the injustices that still exist for our poor within our country. Jobs, terribly important. And I think also it's terribly important that we have communication between whites and blacks, greater communication than perhaps has existed in the past. So we try to better understand one another.
Senator, you're putting together a national organization. Have you been able to determine through that whether or not the violence that we've had in the past few days may have abated somewhat? Do you know at this time?
I don't understand the question.
Have you been able to determine through the people that you know throughout the country whether or not we may have, the violence may have abated somewhat?
I just don't know. I just know what I read in the papers.
Can you tell us what your program is for this evening, or do you know yet?
No, I don't know.
us to move out of the car. That's good, Bob. That's good.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Brad.
How are you?
Good. How you feeling?
This is documental, Morris Brown.
President, good to see you.
That's Kennedy. Kennedy. How are you? That's Kennedy.
Yeah.
Mama's a Kennedy.
Back up, please. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.